This is John Paul Rai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Going to continue my coverage of the Brad Pitt vs. Angelina Jolie case. It's about a custody battle, and she also has thrown in some abuse allegations. Now, I'm pretty new to the case, so I'm starting to get some facts coming in, but my mind is still open. Public opinion seems to be leaning towards Brad Pitt, though. This is called Maddox Jolie Pitt testified against Brad Pitt in Angelina Jolie custody case. It wasn't very flattering, so his own son testified against him. That's something to think about. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's eldest son, Maddox Jolie Pitt, testified against his father during the ex's lengthy custody battle. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's ups and downs. Maddox has already given testimony as an adult in the ongoing custody dispute, and it wasn't very flattering toward Brad. He doesn't use Pitt as his last name on documents that aren't legal and instead uses Jolie. Maddox wants to legally change his name to Jolie, which Angelina has said she doesn't support. Okay. I'm not sure why, but okay, if she doesn't support it. Jolie, 45, filed new court documents on Friday, March 12th that accused Pitt, 57, of domestic violence. The papers state that the actress and their children, Maddox 19, Pac 17, Sahara 16, Shiloh 14, and twins Knox and Vivienne 12 are willing to offer proof and authority in support of the claims against Once Upon a Time Hollywood star. Okay, well, if she says all her kids are testifying against him, I guess there's something to be said about that. But let's hear what they have to say first. I mean, some people have speculated if it's her and her eldest son, she could have been saying things to him and then got him to testify. But if all of them come out, that's pretty interesting. Like I said, my mind is open at this point. However, I'll remind you, I've been getting some comments saying Jolie has a history of making things up, and also she's accused him before and nothing came of it. He's been investigated. So far, there's no actual arrest or medical report or police report. Same thing with Marilyn Manson. No medical report, no police report. So I still have nothing actually official at this time to review. US confirmed in November 2016 that Pitt was cleared by the Los Angeles County Department of Children and Family Services after being investigated for alleged child abuse. There you go. So he was cleared legally. The organization interviewed the Ocean's 11 actor Jolie and their 6 children at the time after an alleged incident between Pitt and Maddox on the family's private plane. I heard there was a fight on their jet. No video, no audio, no one was there. If it actually happened, then it's really hard to tell the reality of what went down. So it says up here he was cleared almost immediately. They investigated him, and very, very early on, very quickly, they said there's nothing going on here. So, to be fair, supposedly his kids and all of them will testify against him or speak badly of him, but the law found nothing of child abuse. So far, again, I'm kind of off to a 50-50 start, but as I've said, I've had some people tell me some things about Jolie that didn't quite sit right, and also it seems to be somewhat of a trend to be accusing of abuse without solid evidence. So when so many come before it in this nature, once again I have to remind people, I'm not talking about normal women here, nurses, school teachers. We're talking about these multi-million-dollar actresses and Hollywood personalities, so it's not quite the same. And when they all come out without evidence, I just have to think before I decide. Earlier this week, a source close to Pitt classified Jolie's new filing as an attempt to get back at him. Over the past 4.5 years, there have been a number of claims made by Angelina that have been reviewed and not sustained. The children have been used by Angelina to hurt Brad before, and this is more of that behavior. This leaking of documents by her 4th or 5th set of lawyers has been done to hurt Brad, and that's an opinion going around. I've got kids myself, and it's hard to imagine somebody even wanting to bring the kids into this. it's not really something you want to do to your kids. It's really best to keep kids out of it. So, if he's found guilty of the abuse by some new investigation, some evidence comes out, I'm willing to accept that. But if it's all allegations and no evidence, and we find out that she's using kids to say these things, well, that doesn't sit right. But of course, before I say anything, before I take a side, I gotta see something more than just conversation and allegations. That's what we learned, and what I learned from Depp vs. Heard, because I wasn't thinking about any of this before that case came along. And even me, in the beginning, wasn't totally sure for the first week. But then, more and more came out about Amber, and I was like, yeah, you know what? We can't judge these things. Just gotta know all the details, let it all come out before we make our mind up. You guys let me know what you think down below. Doing shout-outs, special thanks, things like that. I'll probably do a shout-out video some point soon because I haven't been doing them so much in the videos. We will get to that. But for now, consider subscribing. If you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.